This weekend's shooting of two Orlando police officers played a big role in the governor's decision to suspend Worrell. News 6 investigator Mike DeForest joins us live with that part of our team coverage, and it is a big part of it, Mike.
Hey, Matt. Well, the governor says Monique Worrell has been the center of several major controversies. Those are his words. The most recent, though, he says, was this weekend's shooting of those two Orlando police officers by a repeat felon.
Your name, sir?
This is Daton Viel, the man who was killed this past weekend after authorities say he shot and wounded two Orlando police officers. Just 4 months ago, Viel was locked up in the Orange County Jail, charged with raping a 14-year-old girl at this Orlando park. At the time of Viel's arrest in March, he was on probation for committing prior crimes under the supervision of the Florida Department of Corrections. Now, typically, someone on probation like Viel, who's arrested for new crimes, can be kept in jail. But for reasons that remain in dispute, Viel was allowed to post a $125,000 bond and get out of jail while awaiting his rape trial.
And yet, he was still let out on bond and then tragically shot two Orlando police officers.
Governor Ron DeSantis blames State Attorney Monique Worrell for letting that happen.
Under the rules of criminal procedure and under the statutes of Florida, in order for a dangerous criminal to be detained pre-trial, the state attorney has to file a motion for pretrial detention. That was never done.
But Worrell claims that before her office could file that motion seeking to detain Viel, law enforcement is legally required to notify the state attorney about any information that would justify holding Viel in jail. Worrell says that was never done.
I'm not going to get into finger pointing because the reality is the criminal legal system is a collaboration of many different entities.
At the time of Viel's rape arrest, the Florida Department of Corrections, which is a part of the DeSantis administration, was supervising Viel's probation. Now, we're still trying to understand what correction officials may have done to alert Georgia authorities about Viel's rape arrest. Now, a judge in Georgia eventually did issue an arrest warrant for Viel, but Florida authorities did not arrest him right away. 6 weeks after that arrest warrant was issued, Viel cut off his GPS monitor and vanished. Reporting live in the newsroom, Mike DeForest, News 6.